that. Okay, awesome. Well, hello, everybody. Lori Soleil with Soleil Creative. I know as the group, you guys know me, but as it relates to this recording, I'm going to go over it again so that anybody that's watching this will know who I am. So I am a hypnotherapist and a mindset coach, and my business is Soleil Creative. In this chapter, I am the hypnotherapist. However, I do a lot more. I think you guys know that. A lot of you know that. But today I'm going to really focus on hypnotherapy because it's one of those, it's such a powerful tool to really drop in and create what you want in your life. And I'm going to go over it because it's one of those strange topics that people are either really weirded out about, or there's people who absolutely love it. It feels like there's not a lot of in between. My business, I've been around since 2014, and I have served a variety of different clients. I'm excited because, a lot of my health and wellness advice has been featured in the magazines, Entrepreneur Magazine, Forbes, Rewire, Thrive Global. And my goal, my mission is to really help people really live the best life that they possibly can live. And that doesn't mean toxic positivity. That means really being well-rounded and really understanding their emotional state, how to use it, how to use stress management for resilience, how to really tap into their human potential, because we have a ton of human potential that we are not even scratching the surface on. So let me go to my next. Hold on one second here. Why is this? There we go. So just a couple quick pictures of me. I had a friend who worked for Lucas Arts, and in the city, there's a huge collection of Star Wars stuff. We love, my family and I love Star Wars. And I love this photo because Darth Vader, it really represented me going through the dark decade of my life. So I succumbed to the dark side for a period of time. That's part of the reason why I'm doing what I do, because I went through a really difficult time in my life. And that's the case for all of us. If we make it through, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, generally. So that, I love that photo. And then you can see pictures of my family. I have 2 teenage boys. This has been the most difficult year, the most challenging year from a mental health perspective for a lot of people. And my family is no different. And my boys, I'm helping them through some real difficult challenges with COVID and friends and all the stuff that's coming down on us right now, related to the pandemic. And then the bottom picture is a picture a few years ago when we were just vacationing in Mount Shasta. But now, we moved here. We're super happy to be here. A lot coming in the future around being here. So that's my family. I love this quote. This is, tomorrow you'll be exactly who you are today. The rest of your life is a future projection of who you are today. If you change today, tomorrow will be different. If you don't change today, the rest of your life is predetermined. So this drops into the topic of how do we really craft our life? How do we use the tools? How do we use the mindset tools, the growth mindset to create what it is we really want, because we can. And so I love that quote. So what is hypnosis? What is hypnosis? I'd love to ask, does anybody have, a lot of us, I'd love to open it up for questions here for just a minute, and any kind of feedback you guys have. What do you guys think? What's hypnosis?
Topical sedation. That's how I use it.
Yeah. What is it, Alan, though? I mean, you've obviously had several sessions with me, and so it's sedation. In what way? What do you mean sedation when you say that? What is it? How does it benefit you?
It helps shut your mind off. I mean, the mind is a busy place. We all know how busy it is. And the more you can shut that out, the closer you are to peace and tranquility.
Yep.
And that's how I use hypnosis. That's why I like it.
I really love that. I love that. That's a great way to shut the mind off, to shut the monkey mind off. That term monkey mind is used a lot. Anybody else would like to contribute to what is hypnosis?
Helping to retrain your brain to let go.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks, Jen. Exactly. So let me just start the Why is it doing that? It's funny. Oops, let me go back.
We're up to 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, hypnosis, referred to as hypnotherapy. It's suggestion. It's a trance-like state. But what I like this is it's heightened, focused, and concentration. And that's kind of what Alan talked about. It's like shutting the monkey mind off, the analytical mind, and dropping into the more intuitive mind. They say right brain, left brain. There are aspects of that are true. The more analytical versus the more creative. We get to drop into that creative mind, that imagination. And our imagination is our superpower. When we can drop into our imagination and reside in that for a period of time, we are biochemically changing ourselves when we do that. I mean, neuroscience talks a lot about what we think about, what wires together, fires together. That's kind of a Dr. Joe Dispenza thing. What wires together, fires together. It's that beaten path. And if we keep going down that beaten path, that's the reality we keep creating for ourselves, not only in our material world, but in our bodies. It shifts what we think, how we feel, and we have control over that. That's what we have control over. Our thoughts, our actions, and our thoughts, behavior, and our emotions. We have control over that. And when we control it, we are able to start to shape the world. I mean, quantum mechanics talks about the observer effect. If I get really super cosmic on you, the observer effect, we affect reality. Our paying attention affects reality. So that's what hypnosis does, is it helps you focus on what it is you want. Now, what's interesting about this is that we are hypnotized all day long. Some people say, oh my God, I don't want hypnosis. Well, the truth is, watching TV, driving your car, being on your phone, telling your story over and over again is hypnotic. Storytelling is hypnotic. So we are in trance-like states most of the day. Now, most people are in a negative trance state, which means it's that continually unhealthy state of mind that they're in all day long. They're watching the news, they're scrolling, they're dropping into that fear state. That's all hypnotic. Fear is hypnotic. In fact, it's one of the most powerful ways they can control you. Shock puts you in a hypnotic state. Then you get a suggestion. So it's used all day long in marketing, in politics, on TV. It's used all day long. So how do you use it to help yourself? Well, I pulled this excerpt from the Mayo Clinic. So talk about the effects of hypnotherapy and how it can reduce certain things. They were talking about this for going into procedures. Medical procedures can help calm the system. So it's talking about pain control. Hypnosis can actually help you control pain. Hot flashes. You see here, if I'm working with mamas, this is some of the things that they deal with. It can help behavioral changes. This is what I'm talking about as it relates to mindset and success. So some of the things like overcoming, like helping treat insomnia, overeating, smoking, for kids, bedwetting, even cancer treatment, side effects. Like hypnosis has a broad range of support for a variety of different people.
2 minutes.
Okie dokie. That goes by so fast, doesn't it? So part of hypnosis relates to brainwave states. So beta is that focused awareness. It's what you're using right now to pay attention to what I'm talking about. And as we get into high beta, that tends to be the more stressed, chaotic, sort of disruptive mindset. So when we go into hypnosis, it's really a brainwave state. We're slowing things down. This is what Alan talked about, letting go of the monkey mind, letting go of the analytical mind, dropping into a more relaxed state of alpha. Alpha is that focused, that flow state they talk about for athletes and artists. Then we get into this really magical place between alpha and theta, and that's where we can start to create that new reality, change the biochemistry in our body. And then delta is that deep, deep state, that dreamless state, they say, but meditators like monks get into what they call a waking delta, which I don't have time to talk about today, but it's kind of cool. So it's a brainwave state thing. So knowing all that, my ideal clients, I just want to share this with you. I really am, I specialize in working mamas, helping them with boundaries, helping them with their mindset, with stress. I'm working with a mom right now, in fact, that's setting boundaries and working on stress reduction and meditation for her personal and professional life. I have another client, an entrepreneur who's building his growth mindset and stress management. He's really wanting to tap into visualization for his skills to set his success for the future. And then the last one, I've got a bid out to an organization who's looking for me to help them with their employees. They have about 100 people. They want training around emotional insulation because they're a nonprofit. There's a lot of compassion fatigue in there with their employees. They want meditation and stress management as well. So that's really my situation. My ideal clients are working moms, and all moms are working moms. I'm just want to say that right now. Entrepreneurs that are really looking to get into the visualization and really tap into more of the human potential piece, and organizations that want stress management for their employees. So that's it for me today. Lori Soleil Creative, all things human potential, stress management, meditation, hypnosis. That's me in a nutshell. And I so appreciate you guys being here, and please keep your eyes out for those ideal clients for me. Thank you.
Thanks,
Great job,
Lori.
Thank you.